Welcome. Today we're going to complete a rain meditation together. Please take this opportunity to find a posture that is comfortable and relaxed, yet also supportive so you can be alert. You may close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or have a soft gaze down, and take a few full breaths. Scanning your life, bring to mind something that's going on that brings up emotional reactivity. It may be something that has to do with world affairs, the current crisis threatening your own health or safety, perhaps finances. It may be the well-being of another or of many others. Perhaps it is something to do with a personal relationship that's difficult. It may have to do with your health. So sensing something that brings up emotional reactivity that might trigger off anger or fear, dislike or hatred or shame. And you choose something to work with. Choose something that doesn't involve trauma, because that won't serve you in our brief practice today. With whatever you choose, visualize a scene or situation that brings up this emotion, this place of emotional stuckness. Maybe it's the room that you're in, if another person's involved, the look on their face, or what might be being said. Sense, what's the worst part of this for you? What's most triggering? The R of rain is to recognize what's happening. You may sense whatever feeling is most predominant. Is it fear, worry, anger, agitation? If there's more than one feeling, just choosing whatever most brings your attention to it. And you may mentally name it with an inner whisper. The A of rain, allow the life that's here to be just as it is. So sending a message to yourself to let be this entire experience. Find that willingness to pause and accept that in these moments, this is what's here. And you may experiment by whispering a yes to it, or this belongs. Allowing creates a little space so you can begin to investigate. Let your investigation be gentle, kind, and with curiosity. Begin to explore what you're experiencing more closely. You might again sense the worst part of this for you. Maybe what you're most afraid of. Maybe you can notice what you're believing. Are you believing that something's wrong with you? That you're failing in some way? That you're unlovable, unworthy? Or that you can't be close to another person? That if they're acting that way, they couldn't care about you? Are you believing something dangerous is going on? Something bad's about to happen? And most important, sense where you're feeling in your body the experience. Perhaps if the belief is you're falling short, what does that feel like in your body? And checking in on your throat, your chest, and your belly. And wherever you feel the most vulnerability or feelings, you might experiment and put your hand there, especially if you've never done this before, to help keep the attention there. Perhaps breathe with it and notice. What's it like? Is there heat or tightness? Squeezing, pressure? You may even let your face express what you're feeling. This is an experiment. Maybe bringing the brows together, tightening the jaw. And also check in with your posture. You may find that you want to hunch over a little bit, but whatever your posture does, it expresses the feeling. Maybe your hands are in fists. And again, feel the throat, the chest, and the belly to sense the feelings inside you, the felt sense. And with courage, feel right into where the feelings are strongest. Now investigating by asking the place in you that is most reactive. What do you need? Or how do you want me to be with you? Does this fearful part of you want understanding, forgiveness, company? Does it want acceptance, compassion, love, feeling of protection? Sense that you're listening from the most awake and wise part of your being so that you can begin to offer nurturing to the vulnerability inside you so you can begin to offer what is needed. Sensing the hand, if you haven't already placed it on your heart or throat or belly. And let the hand communicate care and tenderness. You may even vary the pressure so that it shows your intention to offer kindness to yourself. You might offer yourself a wise message right now, such as, "It's okay," or "I'm here and I'm not leaving." Or if there's fear, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I'm okay right now." Or maybe, "Trust your goodness." Whatever message resonates with you. Let nurturing be a sincere experiment. And if it's hard to offer nurturing to yourself, you might explore calling on some larger source of loving. The love and wisdom that flows through someone you trust. It may be a dear friend or teacher, or healer or spiritual figure, or a formless presence. Perhaps you're imagining someone who loves you, their caring gaze, and just try to sense their pure loving flowing in through your hand into the most vulnerable part of your being. Most of us have a hard time letting in love. So you might really send your intention, whether you're offering love from your own awakened heart or receiving from a larger source. Let it in. Let that vulnerability be bathed in love. Let it into the cells, in the spaces in between the cells, washing through your entire being. Now, in after the rain, sense the possibility of relaxing back and just being that loving awareness. Letting go into that light and that love. Sense the presence that's right here, right now. You might notice the difference between when you started, the sense of a small self, an angry self, an anxious self. And whatever space is opened up, whatever presence has emerged, and you might know this natural awareness and presence as the innermost truth of what you are. Widening your attention to sense others, practicing others with the same intention to wake up their hearts and minds and sense this heart space. The shared heart space that really is edgeless, that includes the earth, our mother, and all beings. That all beings everywhere realize their very essence as loving awareness. That all beings live from that loving awareness, expressing their creativity, expressing their clarity, expressing their compassion and wisdom. That all beings touch great natural peace. That there be peace on earth and peace everywhere. That all beings everywhere awaken and be free. Now, if you're ready, take a few deep breaths and bring your attention back into the space in which you're sitting. And if you're not ready, please continue to sit and feel the openness to the space that you've created. Namaste.